Hello everyone, it's time for my nonsense again. Hold on, I need to fuck about with a few things here. Okay, right, well, how's the volume? Oh, fucking hell. We can't have my my ping tuber stats constantly showing up now, can we? So, welcome to the future of 16-bit video gaming. This is the Mega Drive Mini 2 that came out this week-ish. Yeah, have you heard about this? You heard about this Mega Drive? There's a Mega Drive 2 now. It's great. So, this is the follow-up to, was it 2019's... Was it 2019, the first one? That had 50 games on it, ish. And this is the same but more so. But there were some pretty obscure choices on the first one, and this one goes even deeper. This one gets even wilder with some of the choices. Not all of them, but quite a few of them. And there's 6 games exclusive. My mistake. 7 games exclusive to this unit. So you're getting a lot. You're getting a lot here. Yeah, I'll probably have to fuck about with it when we get to gameplay. But now, speaking personally, I didn't actually get the first Mega Drive Mini. My brother got one, and it's nice. But I was like, nah, you know, I'm good. I don't need the Mega Drive version of Tetris. I'm fine. But when I looked at some of the games this was getting, I mean, Granada, Midnight Resistance, Splatterhouse 2, and Mega CD games also. Wild Robo Aleste, Sewer Shark. How am I supposed to say no to Sewer Shark? So there's a lot of games here. Now, it's not quite as wild as the Japanese selection, which had a bunch of anime licensed games like Nadia and the Secret of Blue Water, Captain Tsubasa, that sumo game that was on the worst Mega Drive games list according to a magazine. Like a ton of like completely wild stuff. Oh. Yes, Cac. Oh yeah, this has got a port of Puyo Puyo Sun. It's only like single player practice and 2-player versus, but yeah, they put Puyo Puyo Sun on the Mega Drive. We'll get to that, but we're playing some other games first. So when I first saw the final list, I was like, I would like to stream this, but I don't know whether I can stream all of them. But I came up with a solution. Like, the original plan was just to do 3 streams of just giving a sample of it, but there were so many games on here that I wanted to play that I was like, okay, you know what, let's figure a way to do this. And so I did. So what we're going to do is we're going to play every game on here. We're not going to beat every game, obviously. But there are a couple of exceptions. We're going to leave out, and I've put them into 3 categories. RPGs. So, let's see. Phantasy Star 2, Shining in the Darkness, Warsong. I'm trying to find it. Shining Force and Shining Force CD, and Soleil, also known as Crusader of Senti or Ragnar Senti. So those games are long. If we decided to play through Phantasy Star 2, for instance, as is my understanding, I'd be here until the end of time, even with an easy mode. So we're going to exclude those. I don't think it'd be fair to like boot them up for just an hour. I don't think that would really do them justice. So that's the first category. The second category is Technosoft games that are better on Sega Ages. That will be... a year-long stream project. Holy shit. You know, I actually have a copy of Shining Force CD, but it's not in the box. It's just loose. It came with a copy of Earthworm Jim CD for some reason. I should see if I can sell it and make more money than I can ever dream of. So, yeah. So, there's two Technosoft games here that are also on Sega Ages, and I plan to stream the Sega Ages games on Switch at some point. So I think it would be better served doing them there. And they are Herzog Zwei, which is actually exclusive to the Western units, surprisingly, and Thunder Force 4, which has new artwork. I think there's like... I don't think they were legally allowed to use the old art, so they've had to replace it. And the... the final category is games I refuse to stream. They are Earthworm Jim 2 and Vector Man 2. Listen. This is my stream. I've beaten the Game Boy Advance version of Earthworm Jim 2. I don't need to play it anymore, ever. And I have many feelings about both Vector Man games. Most of them involve using swear words, and I'm like, no. Would you like me to change it back to Lightning Force? Because I can do that. One of the settings here replaces the games with the US boxes, so I can do that for you. But yeah, no, I'm not playing Vector Man 2. We're drawing a line in the sand. So yeah, that's yeah, you know, I think we as a society have evolved beyond the need for Vector Man, I feel. I played the GBA version because it was there. Anyway, so before we get started with the games we're going to actually playing, let's just show off a couple things, just very briefly. First off, you can choose which sound type. You can have the classic Mega Drive style, or the Mega Drive 2 sound style. They used slightly different hardware. We're sticking with original Mega Drive. You got a couple different wallpaper settings. I've gone with the one with Sonic and Amy. I think it's cute. There's even one that has like a faux "this game is made for use only in Japan" warning, which I'm pretty sure is from... I think that might be from the Puyo Puyo arcade games. You can also play it like this if you're, you know, no. And you can also because this one comes with the 6-button pad, unlike last time, which I'm very glad for. And so you get an easy access to the menu, but you can alter how it works if you want. There's also, for you Mega CD fans out there, the staff credits has the BIOS here. I think that's a really nice touch. Anyway, if you want manuals, you got to scan a QR code. You'll need it for some of these games. So, I've come up with a selection of themes, just like with the Taito Egret 2 Mini. So we're going to start with horror games. Kind of. Which means our first game is Splatterhouse 2. When your girlfriend is trapped in a living nightmare, it's up to you to save her. Play through a horror movie and hack, slash, and chainsaw your way through legions of oozing zombies and ghastly ghouls in this Genesis Mega Drive sequel. Of course, that's not what it was called in Japan. In Japan, it was called Splatterhouse Part 2. Look at this. What an excellent cover. And of course, the fact that it's Part 2 makes it sound more like a horror film. Yeah, that mask is maybe a bit too clean. We'll get into. There were some changes. Yes, thank you, Hokuto-no-Shock, for linking the manuals. They mostly have the American ones, but they also retranslated the Alien Soldier manual, and they provided translations for some of the Japanese games. Now, of course, that's what the Japanese box looks like. The the Western one has its charm. I think it's very goofy and charming. I specifically found the PAL box because I kind of prefer it. It's only a slight difference, but the fact that it's got the black kind of grid layout at the bottom, I think adds to the ambiance. Because the US version gets this, which is it's not quite as strong. But there is something missing from the PAL box. Well, first off, there's Rick Splatterhouse man with teeth. And oh, what's that say? Warning. Oh, you can barely read it on this scan, sorry. This game contains scenes featuring graphic violence. What the hell? What is that word? Which may not be suitable for younger players. Oh! Oh, is that from Way of the Dragon? Wow. Good spot. Yeah, you'll notice that warning is not on the PAL box anywhere. They did not bother. They didn't care. Oh, this is why we played Splatterhouse last stream. It's so we can you know, get straight into the story of Splatterhouse 2. Hi JP Ronnie, we're gonna play some Mega Drive games. So let's get started. It's been 3 months since your escape. Haunted by guilt and tormented by nightmares. Nightmares of Jennifer's screams and the infernal temptations of the mask. She doesn't have to die, Rick. Damn, 30 quid, that's a good deal. We can save her. Get ready for the longest intro in the world. Go back to the house. This is setting up atmosphere. Bird. I'll find you there. Oh, you are still there, Mask. Okay, I understand. Only I can give you the power. Oh dear, tap games. Oh no, there's a spooky, scary corpse in there. You need me. So, okay, I kind of love that intro. That intro's great. It's really good. That is setting up the idea of the mask talking to you, which would mostly be used in the third game and the 2010 reboot, with the mask cussing every 5 seconds, voiced by Jim Cummings. But that's significantly in the future. So there was the arcade Splatterhouse, and then they released a TurboGrafx 16 port, and then in 1992, Namco worked with Now Production, a frequent collaborator of theirs, who'd also did Wanpaku Graffiti, to make a proper sequel. Is it better than the first game? No. However, I have practiced this. I've made sure that I know roughly what I'm doing, because this game gets rough. This game gets pretty difficult. What I'll do is I'll use the... Where's the... Give me some music. Come on. There we go. Okay, is this too loud or is this too quiet? While we're on the subject, one of the strange things about this game is it's one of those Mega Drive games where the music is slower in the PAL versions. And God help me, I'm actually used to that version's soundtrack, so hearing it here is weird. Seems slightly quiet. Okay, I can fix that. Is this any better? Because, like, this track is, like, super fast here. In the PAL version, it's more like a dirge. It's very, it builds up a lot of tension. Okay, that's great. Wonderful, thank you. Now, there's normal, there's difficult, and there's game master. We're playing on normal. No way we're doing it on hard. Nope. Okay. Oh, and this has a password system. It's a little bit longer than the first game, but it's like 8 stages. So let's get started. Once again, we wake up with a mask on our face. And it pretty much plays exactly like the first game. Obviously, all the locations are different, all the enemies are different, but it's you're in familiar territory. Oops. You even get something to smack them against the wall. And I believe what we're walking in is actually the ruins of the mansion from the first game, because, you know, we kind of set that place on fire. That place wasn't coming back. But there's actually 2 Splatterhouses, you see. Hi, Tossil. Oh dear, what happened to them? Well, he's taking his chances in the death room, but it didn't work out for him. This is our first boss, Dead Man Fat. That was our first boss, Dead Man Fat. An elevator. A secret entrance to the house? So what's interesting is the Japanese version is actually entirely in English, but it has a different translation that changes some of the story details. Get used to this screaming noise, by the way. This is the Most common enemy in the game, the Screaming Mimi. Known in the Japanese version as the Deathnoid. Oh my god. Oh, this is a disaster. This is technically a button check. I like that even the little button on the side changes when the elevator stops. So, the Deathnoids are your primary antagonist in this game, and they are, well, they're kind of a problem. So, do you see how much range that guy has? Did you see the reach of that gentleman? They have way more reach than you do. And they take multiple hits, and sometimes they jump around. At the very least, you can predict where they're going to go when you hit them, because they always do a little hop forward. This guy's got combos. It's you know, we appear to be in the dungeon yet again. So you don't want to get baited into trying to get this guy early, because he's going to jump around, and his buddy behind him will jump around too. The thing is, these guys get progressively more more uncivilized as the game progresses. Like, their jumping gets out of control. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Ah, that's fine. No, we did a Halloween stream. We played Fatal Labyrinth in the first Splatterhouse. By coincidence, the Mega Drive 2 Mini has a bunch of horror-themed games, so we're doing them today. Oh, my apologies. This game does have flashing. This is probably like the worst of it, so look away. Every time I hit this guy, the screen's gonna go a little intense with the flashing, which is unfortunate. So this boss kind of signifies the it doesn't get any worse than this, at least, the flashing, but this boss kind of signifies a change in design philosophy between this and the first Splatterhouse. The first Splatterhouse had mostly enemies that Rick can deal with as long as you are in full control and you know what you're doing. This game has a lot more very small, very mobile enemies that require just straight up memorization of patterns. Anyway, now his eyes are going to blow up. There we go. Okay, really nice little visual effect here. The light just barely coming out of that door. That's good. The stench of this foul river is overpowering. I must continue upstream. What did I tell you about these guys? Hold on. I just need to fuck about with something. I thought my VTuber wasn't quite working properly. I think I must have fucked with one of the effects. They did. They toned down the Phantasy Star 2 battle flashes. So they're definitely less bad than they would have been on real hardware, which is, you know, kind of standard nowadays, which is good because flashing effects suck. Don't use them. Yeah, it is a kind of pseudo transparency. This game does look pretty good on a CRT. It has a different vibe from the first game though. The first game is like a grungy 70s 80s slasher film. This one is more like a direct to VHS 80s horror film. I'm thinking something like Street Trash or Demons. Anyway, should we fall into the river, what happens is one of those fish attaches itself to our leg, which, you know, I'd rather it didn't do. It is, however, extremely funny that the enemies can drown in there as well. Anyway, it's time for the most famous scene from this game. This is the murder shack. I don't think I really need to explain what's going on here. We're just gonna murder these guys. And we have a chainsaw. This is actually the only chainsaw that appears that you can use in the original 3 games. Fuck. So if you ever wanted to take out a chainsaw with a pair of garden shears, here's your chance. That didn't quite work out for us though. What I especially appreciate is that the chainsaw is always whirring. That's a nice little extra detail. Ah, fuck. Such a gross death animation as well, it's horrible. Oh wait, hang on. Some slight flashing coming up in a second. It's unclear what this is, but let's murder it anyway. Ah, oh, nasty! So absurd. At least I got to use red blood this time. I see a building on that island. It's the house. So one difference is that the Japanese version refers to it as the other house, the second house, implying that there were 2 Splatterhouses the whole time. Anyway, oh, this seems fine. This seems fine. Now, hidden on this misty pier is an oar. And you can launch these guys into the lake. It's so good. I love that animation so much. They're just like, whoop. Not the most efficient way to do it, but it is fun. So, whoop. Now this game doesn't have like the multiple routes of the first game, but there are some optional areas. No, get off me, get off me. So if you fall into the holes here, you get sent to like a dungeon kind of place. You don't need to though. We don't need to go there. What we are going to do is get hit by these spirits, and they reverse your controls. They eventually disappear, but you don't want them to disappear while you're mid-jump. So we're just going to gather them instead and make the poor Mega Drive suffer. Oh, I can't handle this. There's too many of them. It's in pain. Oh, no! Ah, single frames per second. Yep, it was a home run. Batter up. touchdown. So this guy is, it's kind of meant to be you. He can do a slide kick, and that's a problem. We're not going to win this time for reasons I will explain. That will become obvious. But once he's close, he does a slide kick, so you just kick him in the back of the head. You bop him on the nose, and then you give him a kick to the head. And then you have this second phase, which I don't know how to deal with. I've never figured this out. This guy just kind of does whatever. So it's a bit like the Mutant Jennifer fight. You just kind of have to have a bit of extra health. We got him this time, though. Wait for him to approach. Fuck. No, not like this. Oh, perfect. Yes. Feels good. Doesn't feel good. Now, this attempt's a dud. That's fine. As a heads up, this is not going to be a 1cc. Will he behave? Hi, Luna. Are you just gonna... Are we good? You know, you could give up if you want. I don't mind. Ah, he mixed me up. We got it this time, though. I hope we do, because otherwise we have to restart the entire stage, and I'd rather not. It's tricky to... It is doable, it's just tricky. There we go. Mind games, yes. The spider has mastered the ancient art of the Yumemi. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, well, okay, that's fine. Fortunately, there are infinite continues in this version. Not something you can say about the Japanese version, which is slightly closer to the PC Engine port of the first game, in that it has, you start every life with 5 hearts, but you only get 5 continues. Considering how some of the later sections are, I don't want to risk having to running out of continues. Because sometimes you can, like... Sometimes it's a little easier if you have 5 hearts, but not always. You know, it's a trade-off. This wasn't going to be a 1cc anyway, there's no way. I'm just gonna collect as many of these spirits as possible. Oh no! See, that's why you want to collect spirits, because if your controls go back to normal while you're over a pit, that's not great. Plus, I like making the Mega Drive slow down. Oh, it doesn't know what to do. Yeah, it's interesting. This, like, the Japanese version doesn't have a password system either, so I think part of that can be attributed to one of the people who helped with the US development of this game. We'll mention him when he shows up in the credits. I don't know about this one. I hate it when he does this. You can't get in on him. Please die. Oh, fuck. You know what the funny thing is? When I was practicing this, I actually figured out a completely new, way easier strategy for the final boss. And I'll just be mad if we can't get there. We will. Don't worry, this is a lock. We're definitely finishing this tonight. Fuck. No. This attempt to wash. That's fine. You kind of want to be close enough to hit him, but not so much that you get hit yourself. There we go. Okay. Oh, thank you, CryptKid87. Thank you for the follow. We're playing Splatterhouse 2. Yes, yes. I have seen like a strategy where you bully him into the corner, but I've never been able to get it to work. Anyway, he's dead. Moving swiftly on. Jennifer must be somewhere in there. I'll do whatever it takes to save her. So now we're actually inside the house. There's some very minor flashing in the back for thunder, but it's not nearly as bad as it could have been. There's also hands. Hands are here. I believe they're called Dark Nail in the Japanese manual. That's a good name for them. You don't really get to use the slide kick as much as you did in the first game. It's not quite as integral. But we do get shotgun. Okay. Maintain position. Just barely. It's just as satisfying as ever. Fuck. The ultimate weapon. Hi, Shark. There's one that jumps out at me. I know he's coming. There he is. Oh, and there's another. I think this section should be over shortly. This is actually like the longest stage. This goes on for a while. There's one, two. There's like 4 more sections. This goes on forever. Welcome to the Library of Bullshit. The only enemies here are these dark nails, and as you might notice, there's a lot of foreground items that completely block your view of the tiny crawling enemies. That seems a little mean. Yes, you know, I noticed that as well. I think it's mostly the moose heads in that last scene. They wiggle a bit for whatever reason. We may not actually do it on this attempt, because the next room is super easy. The room after that less so. We'll have to see. Anyway, let's slide in. So this next area is like the Mirror Rick scene from Splatterhouse 1, except it's way easier. they mostly just jump over you. You don't even need to do anything. It's very strange. Except for this one coming up. You just punch him. And there's one coming up shortly. That's it. We're basically done. You can let that guy jump over you as well. Yeah, we just see you later, sucker. This room is like way harder. We have these charming fellows, the Mud Dead, but we can't. You have to punch them and then immediately jump over them, because otherwise they get back up. And some of them keep traveling and moving. We're probably not gonna make it this time. Yeah, mostly because of shit like this. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's fine. Luckily, we probably won't die in the final section. The boss is not much of a problem. We just need to get through this. Fucking hell. I like jumped over right as I hit him and I still didn't make it. I don't like this section. Yeah, you just barely have enough time. The wavy effect on them is pretty cool, at least. It's got that going for it. Ah, fuck! Okay, we go back in. The password system just has you picking a bunch of 3-letter words. A system that would be expanded upon for Rolling Thunder 2, also on the Mega Drive Mini. We'll be seeing that another stream. Incidentally, the way health works has slightly changed since the first game. You get 2 hearts back after every stage, but the maximum health is changes depending on the difficulty setting. Normal gives you 4 hearts, so you can't go up to 5 like the original game. I think hard is 2 and Game Master is 1. One seems a bit excessive. But oh shit, double kill. I was sick. I didn't even know you could do that. Yeah, but for whatever reason, Game Master was a common difficulty setting in Namco games of this era. Like, it shows up in the Mega Drive port of Marvel Land as well. I believe at least some of that is due to one of the localization people, who again, will point out in the credits. I need to be kind of careful here. Oh, footsies. Is it possible to play footsies with a hand? That is the philosophical... that is the philosophical debate we find ourselves having. See, I thought the scene was over. That was my mistake. Hi, Marco Kuto. Welcome to the Mega Drive Mini 2. We're playing Splatterhouse. You joined us at the easiest room in the game. Ah, damn it. I walked just a tiny bit too far. That's okay. Oh, nice. Nice. I don't think this game is as good as the original Splatterhouse, but I've played worse. The original Splatterhouse is very close to my heart. You can just dip out. You do not have to engage. There's the secret. This fucking room. This is one of the areas where like having 5 hearts makes the game a bit easier in the Japanese version. We'll very briefly show off the Japanese version when we're done here, for that is a feature on the Mega Drive Mini. I was gonna get hit either way. I'll take that one. I think we should be good. We're like right near the end now. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, good. If it sucks, hit the bricks. That's right. That's what Rick Splatterhouse says. So, if you're familiar with the story of the original Splatterhouse, you'll know that the place was created by a certain Dr. West. Definitely not that Reanimator guy. And here he is. This is the fight with Dr. West. You can grab these chemical vials to blow up the mud dead. Get him out the way. Now, I am going to make a save state here because there's something I want to show off. So if you grab this vial and keep it, nearly there. We just got to get through this lab. Okay, so, right, this is the climactic boss fight with Dr. West, the guy who's responsible for all of this. He's dead. However, if you hang on to that, you get a different death animation where you set him on fire. The only downside is it leaves a flame that you can die to, so you just want to hop over that. The secret to the gate must be in the diary. The mask can open a portal to the void. So, the void in the Japanese version is the land of the dead. So, we're rescuing Jennifer from the afterlife. But it's a little vaguer here. Such is the fate of all nerds. Well, we found her. Guess the game's over now. Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of that music. Oh no! I believe a heavy metal band used that, like, did an adaptation of that scene for their album cover, which is sick. Anyway, this boss sucks. It's literally just memorize this pattern, nerd. So then we... No, we stay here. And then we move forward a bit. And then fuck knows what we do here. Hope for the best, I think. Oh, and then, yeah, okay, and then this guy comes out. Fuck! Then I jump directly at him. There we go. Fortunately, you don't have to watch that cutscene again if you die. You do if you continue, though. Anyway, just learn the pattern. So yeah, this is kind of the overarching theme of the design of Splatterhouse 2. Lots of very small enemies that hit you. Small enemies that move very fast. And it kind of... It's not great. I think I'm a little too far forward. Fuck. You cannot headbutt the guts worm. Ah, alas. You know, what is this monster party bullshit? Yeah, you can just crouch this until you don't. I do like the expressions on these heads though. They're pretty great. No, that wasn't right. Yeah, once that guy passes by, you're pretty much done. You just need to wait. Let him do his business because he goes off screen, and then one hit and then we're done. So we've entered into the land of the dead. What's that thing? Don't worry about it. I'm sure it's not an issue. I'm sure it won't be a problem. As I step into the portal, the void pulls me in. So, do you like learning patterns and entering the bitrate dimension? I hope you do. That's what this entire section is. I did in fact learn the pattern for this one. Mostly. Jump over. Fail to jump over. Die. Yep, no, this all checks out. Okay, it's facing the right. Facing the left. Jump over, don't even... not enough goose on that jump. Jump over. Those two home in on you, not much you can do. Up, down, mix up. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you just don't get hit by the projectiles, that's the suggestion. I have no idea how this looks on your end. I'm sure it looks great. Ah, fuck. What's next? This Undyne fight is hard. The problem is if you stare at this background for long enough, it should start fucking with your eyes. Okay. It's this bit next that I never remember. That's right. Okay, good. Oh, fuck you. They had to get one last one in. Fortunately, that's a checkpoint. This boss is pretty easy. You just wait until there's an opening in the crystals and then die. Oh, Dangerous Seed. I like the soundtrack on that game. That is all I'm qualified to say about Dangerous Seed. Oof, oof. The problem is it's hard to tell when the crystals are moving from the group. Cool. These crystals were absolutely behaving when I was practicing. Fucking hell. Okay, well, guess what we have to do again. That's right, we got to do the elevator sequence. Fortunately, we totally have it this time. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I thought. It wouldn't be so bad, but like, Rick just isn't made for dealing with very small mobile enemies. He's not. That's not what he's built for. Like the egg obers in the womb in Splatterhouse 1, they're sort of like this, but they're. There's something about this game where the design is just. I just don't. Fuck. It's more frustrating than fun, I find. In the first game, it feels like the enemies were sort of built with Rick's limitations in mind, and in this one, it's like they're absolutely not. I think we may be trapped in the bitrate dimension for a while. You see, I'm stubborn. I'm kind of stubborn. I refuse to be defeated by a video game. So I will eventually just kind of do it out of spite. See also Radical Rescue Turtles. Whoa, whoa. No, you don't. Fuck. Oh, fuck you. No! I was right there. Hopefully someday this stream will move past Radical Rescue. Someday. But I fear that day is not today. Yeah, like at some point you get, like, I'm this far in. I can't give up now. No. It's just this... That's right at the end. Ah. Still, on the plus side, you usually get enough points to get an extend. Okay. Right, I got this. No! Every time I play this game, this is what happens. I get stuck here for like a solid 10 minutes. At least it's a relatively short pattern. Didn't stick my leg out for long enough. Okay, got it. No. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's normal. Once we get to the final boss, this will be smooth sailing. I know exactly how to deal with the final boss. I've figured out new strategies today. Okay, this is looking a bit more promising. They chase after you? Fuck that. Yeah, no, that's what I thought. That's fine. No. Okay. I can take one hit, that's fine. Oh, that's not good. We go back in, we do it again. We do it better. We just have to play harder. Ah, that would have been sick if I'd have done it perfect. Never mind. Okay, good. Whoa. I will say this scene looks pretty striking on a CRT monitor. Just the darkness and yeah, the problem is if you punch out all of the diamonds or the spheres, that they just respawn. So you want to leave one out. Eventually, anyway. No, I was facing the wrong way. There we go. Hi, Jennifer. Oh no. Oh dear. What's hi. That's fine. I wanted that to happen. That was part of the plan. Because I need more hit points than that for that sequence. I'm pretty sure there's probably like a sweet spot you can stand in to hit the diamonds and not get hit, and then... Aha, there is a sweet spot. Aha, this is going much smoother. There we go. Yeah, it does get kind of strange. There's a lot of different kind of themes going on. Anyway, this fellow is the evil one. If you're familiar with Splatterhouse 3, you'll know who that is. So, while we did rescue Jennifer, we also let out an evil god. But, you know, that's fine. I'm sure that won't come back to bite us in the ass in the next game. And so we're out. The house is collapsing. Let's get out of here. Welcome to more pattern learning. This entire sequence, you just have to learn where the tiles are going to hit. Fortunately, there's only 2 tiles that fall from the center, so you can just stay here. I like that Jennifer's kind of milling about in the back. She's like, do you want me to do anything? No, it's fine, don't worry about it. Anyway, right. But we still got a boat ride. We're escaping at high speed and suddenly... Oh fuck, it's back. This charming fellow is called Hell Tentacles. So you have to hit him. You have to hit these needles out of the air and then stab him in the eye with them. Not as easy as it sounds. Good screams though. Oh no, okay, that's fine. I think once we beat this guy, we'll get an extend anyway, so we might actually do it on this credit. I'm feeling confident. It's just tricky because you can't just throw it at him because it won't hit him. You have to wait until his eyes open, and you have to jump slightly to make it hit. And sometimes he just blocks it with his own needles, so, you know, there's not much you can do about that. Yeah. And if you hit them too late, they end up on the edge of the boat and you can't grab them. Duh. Okay, there we go. There's multiple borders and you can actually switch it off, so that is an option. Anyway, looks like we're safe. Oh. This seems fun. Oh! So this boss is called Hideous Pantheon. It's the beast that we let out when we went into the void. Anyway, let's kill it. So, if you liked small, extremely mobile enemies from earlier in the game, you'll love this boss fight. Look at this nonsense. Fortunately, I figured out a strategy to make it way easier, and I'm kind of making this look significantly easier than it actually is. and switch side. There we go. Game's done. That was technically first try. I'll take it. That takes a lot of pattern learning and figuring out where you can safely stand. And if you let him get away with anything, he just fucking murders you because you can't keep up with the, at times, up to 5 projectiles on screen. The monstrous visage disappeared into the lake. And the terror mask has left me as I was with Jennifer. Thank you, everyone. But what of the mask? As long as that mask remains, it can happen again. So yeah, by the way, Rick has hair, it turns out. So there you go. Some truly excellent pseudonyms in the credits for this one. Oof. I'm glad you managed to get that relatively easily. There were quite a few continues, but I think we did pretty well. Happy with that. We still have one more thing to show off. Aha, there he is. Ken Lobb worked on this game, technically. I think he advised balance changes. Like with his work with Taxan and a couple other Namco games. He of course would go on to be the namesake for the worst gun in GoldenEye 007. $100 Taro. But wait. Thanks everyone. The end. What's this? Jump scare. That's it. Congratulations, Splatterhouse 2. Oh man, did they sneak a Fist of the North Star reference into this game? They probably did. Yeah, not in Europe. We didn't get Splatterhouse 3. We didn't get Splatterhouse 1 either. But before we move on to our next game, so one of the cool things here is if you change it to Japanese, you get the Japanese versions of most games. There are exceptions. Where are they? They're mostly at the bottom. I can't believe Japan didn't get Clay Fighter. That's fucked up. And you can organize them by spine, which is very nice. So we'll just quickly show off. Oh, okay, I got you. So Splatterhouse Part 2 has quite a few changes. It's been 3 months since the tragedy. Rick has been suffering from nightmares. Nightmares in which he couldn't help Jennifer. So obviously, aside from the different title, you'll notice there's no password. And the mask design is completely different. It's a little closer to the one that was used in in the PC Engine version. Also, the default controls are different, as I just found out. B is jump and A is attack. But also, you start each life with 5 hearts instead of 4. We're going to get to a cutscene so we can see that they changed the design there as well. Anyway, Dead Man Fat is just as easy. There is an elevator leading to the underground. Is it the passage to the house? So the entire game has an English script that is slightly different from what's present in the English one. It changes a few story details and ties in better with Splatterhouse Part 3. Was Splatterhouse a hidden gem? My perspective's a bit strange because like I was introduced to it via, well, a cousin actually had Splatterhouse 2, and then I found out through emulation that Splatterhouse 3 existed. And then I found out Splatterhouse 1 existed, and I think the arcade Splatterhouse is like a really solid game. Big fan. I don't know how I feel about 3, but 2 is definitely straight down the middle. It's fine. Anyway, that's just showing off the kind of the Japanese settings. We can also, if you change it to, I think it's Korean, you do get the US versions. So we get Genesis instead. Except for Ragnar Senti. That's in the Chinese section, I think. Finally, the proper viewpoint box art. Oh, the speedrunning community, that makes sense. They'd actually be they'd be interesting to speedrun, because there are some kind of scripted sequences, but there's also a lot that you can speed up. Interesting. Anyway. Now, somebody did mention the Luna games. Yes, they're not in the Western version. Victor Island says that Sega came to him and offered a one-time payment, and he said no, so... Of course, the issue there is... stretch break, thank you. I'll just finish what I'm saying here. The problem there is, of course, that those are the Luna games, and Popful Mail would inevitably be the working designs versions, which fucked a lot with the game balance. And, to me, it seems that people would rather play the... people who know about it, that is, would rather play the unworked designs, patched versions, which give the English script, but also, get rid of all the balance changes. Was it Luna 2 where you had to, pay to save or something, and it got, really expensive? I mean, yeah, they do seem like a bit of a gap, but I mean, I'm a little biased. I'm not really a big RPG person, so... And I did try Luna once, and I couldn't get into it. I did try. Popful Mail, though, I would absolutely have played. Anyway, I'm going to take a break, a stretch break, and I'll be back. When will I be back? That's a good question. In like 2 minutes, I'll be back. Hi, I'm back now. Okay, so do forgive me, JP Ronnie. You asked a question. I'm going back. It was here somewhere and I completely missed it. Thoughts on how the MD mini console compared to everything else? I'm not the person to ask because like my brother has some of the other ones. The only ones I've got myself are the Astro City Mini, the PC Engine Mini, and the Taito Egret 2 Mini, and obviously the Mega Drive 2 Mini is what I'm playing now. What I would say sets these apart is the game choice is a little more esoteric. It's not necessarily the big hitters. It's a lot of stuff that people may not have played before. And, you know, the fact that it's got Data East games on it puts it above everything else. You know, you got, like, a Langrisser game. I don't think anything else would have that. You know, weird stuff that didn't get localized back in the day. Granada. You know, and even on the first one, there was elements of that. Like, there were the Konami, Castlevania, and Contra games. There was Wonder Boy, Monster World 4. They seem to be more curated, if that makes any sense. You don't get that necessarily with the Western versions, because some of these games they put in because it's like, we don't have anything else we can license. Let's just put in something we own already. But they're mostly good picks. That's what I would say. Anyway, our next game is Yumemi Mystery Mansion, better known as Mansion of Hidden Souls. We're only gonna briefly show this off because I'd like to stream the full game on Sunday. But if doing a horror themed Mega Drive 2 mini stream would not be complete without Yumemi Mystery Mansion. Now I'm gonna have to crank the volume on this one because there's no subtitles. I'll try and be quiet. So before we get started, this is a Myst-esque FMV adventure created by System Sacom.
Look, a butterfly.
Wow, look how it just floats in the air.
So carefree, so beautiful. Hey, let's follow it to see where it goes. Maybe it'll fly to the flower garden under the old elm tree.
No way! We better go home or we'll be in big trouble. Besides, Grandma told us never to go anywhere near the elm tree. Remember, she said that there's ghosts there and that they turn us into butterflies if we stared at one long enough, especially during a full moon.
You said there was no such thing as ghosts. Besides, I think it would be fun to be a butterfly.
Hey, wait! No! Where am I? How can this be? There was no mansion here before.
Jonathan, over here! Quick, come over here!
Wow, what a mansion indeed. So, yeah, this is exactly what you expect it to be. You use the D-pad to move around, and you can interact with things you see. Okay, thanks for showing up, JP Ronnie. You have a nice day. Good night. The main additional feature of this game is you can bonk into the walls. This is, of course, a Mega CD game, so there's FMV. Doors you can't open, you just bonk into. That's good. Hi, Jeremy. Yeah, we're not showing off all this game. We're gonna play it. We're gonna play through it on Sunday.
Ah, someone else is here. It's unusual that we have
2 guests in one evening.
So, this house is full of butterflies.
You must be the brother of the little girl visiting here just a while ago. You have no business here. You do not have the same intention as that of your sister. What beautiful flowers! There's so many of them. Did you hear that? That was the voice of your sister. You want to see her? I don't think so.
The butterflies in this house are rude. Incidentally, can you hear the audio? It's kind of important. I believe that's a clue. Okay, good. Yeah, because unfortunately this was before subtitles were invented. Okay, so where does that puts us? Okay, I see. So we're looking for a wardrobe of some kind. Yep, just honk and bonk is the genre of Fatal Labyrinth sound effects. Oh, that's good. Ah, we're gonna have to go back to Fatal Labyrinth at some point. Well,
Who's
what?
there? Ah, we have a new guest. Welcome.
Well, what do you know? Aha! A key.
You found it? How can this be? Well, I refuse to show you which door it opens.
Rude. So we do have an item menu. That's pretty much it. It's
Now what are you looking for?
I'm just trying to explore this mansion, lady.
Don't you think it a little impolite to search a lady's room?
I mean, she's got me there. Anyway, we need to slowly turn our way out of this room. So we have a key, but we're unsure. Oh, no, okay. No, we're just looking at the light fixture. That's fine. Oh, that's not the door out, is it? That's just that I was about to try and enter a cupboard. I see. I understand. No, there are multiple butterflies. I forgot that there's no handle, there's no safety rail on the stairs. That's good. Yeah, this house is in fact full of butterflies. They're people who have turned into butterflies willingly. And some of them are just kind of rude. Technically, this game does have fall damage, but it only comes into play later in the video game. Can I use key?
This key doesn't fit.
Okay. Well, we know how to use items now. We're learning. This is actually a Judgment prequel.
This key doesn't fit.
Well, okay. Oh, can we just dip? Can we leave?
I don't think I can use this here.
Oh, cool. I think if we try and open that door enough, we get attacked by dogs, probably. That's probably what happens there.
I don't think I can use this here.
Oh, okay, this door... Oh, this cabinet's locked, isn't it? Hang on.
I don't think I can use this here.
No, dude. He's not even trying anymore.
This key doesn't fit.
Okay, understood. I believe we can... yes, we can. We can go in here if we want. Oh, no, maybe not. We do get some suspenseful music, though. So yeah, surprisingly, there weren't too many games like this on the Mega CD. Most of the FMV games were either like Dragon's Lair style things or complete nonsense like Night Trap or Double Switch. But a Myst style adventure game, there weren't too many. I admire this game's. It's got charm. It's got real charm. So where on earth am we going to use this key? I would like to at least solve this mystery. Okay, no, we can back out of here. Unless... Nope, not here. We are, alas, thwarted by my complete inability to navigate around 3D spaces because I get lost easily. Aha! Now we're in business.
Do I sense a guest? What a surprise! Why are you here? Do you want to become a butterfly too?
Can't say the thought of becoming a butterfly has occurred to me, but... Oh, hello. Another key.
Huh. I wonder where that came from. I hope it's useful to you.
Thanks. I'm not sure why you butterflies have so many keys lying around. I'm not sure what use you guys get out of it, but you know what? That's fine.
Are you still looking for something?
Not often do adventure games give you sass for exploring, but I guess there's a first time for everything. Okay, let's see if we can figure out where this key goes. We've pretty much done the first floor. I just want to figure out where this key goes, and then we'll wrap this one up, because we do have one final game for this evening. The most cursed game of all.
This key doesn't fit.
Not here. Yeah, like, it is impressive that there's no loading. Like, there sort of is when doors open, but it's very minimal.
Young man, what are you doing here?
I do declare. We found Penelope Pitstop's room.
Are you surprised that a butterfly can talk to you? Believe it or not, I was once a human myself, just as all the butterflies in this mansion once were.
So, okay. We're learning. We're learning about the lore of this place. People come here to become butterflies.
If you wandered into this mansion by mistake, you had better get out quickly, or you will be captured by the hunter who will turn you into a butterfly. After that, you will no longer be human.
Dehumanize yourself and dehumanize yourself and face to butterfly. I see, I understand.
I remember when I was human. I was on a small stage together with my friends and I played the piano. Now I cannot even touch the keys. I had many pressures and I felt there was no other choice. So at the time I thought it would be wonderful to be like a butterfly, to be carefree. I know now that I made the wrong decision.
God, imagine finding this game in 1993. It's just all these butterflies talking to you. It's pretty out there. I see. Well, nice talking with you, lady.
Get out of here quickly. If the hunter catches you, you are finished.
Okay, can do. Well, we'll continue the search for our sister who wandered off into the Mansion of Hidden Souls. We'll return to this game on Sunday, where I will prepare myself with I wish I were a butterfly. Thank you, Chio's dad. So yeah, I'm like super glad they put this one on here. I wasn't sure if it'd make it, but I'm really glad because that's an interesting one, and that is the PAL version, which I guess would be slower, but it doesn't seem slower. It's got a different name for whatever reason. Also, extremely expensive on the aftermarket. You can play the US version if you want, though. That's in the Korean section, I believe. For now, though, we have to do this. Oh, shit. Sorry, I forgot. Hang on. Oh, no. There's a comparison of the two box arts. For whatever reason, Sega published Yumemi Mystery Mansion by themselves in Europe, but Vic Tokai, the masters of "Are you gonna finish that?" picked it up for US release. I suppose the cover tells you a little bit more about what the game is probably meant to be. We're just gonna crank it down a little because the next game we're gonna play is loud. I don't know how to tell you this. But it's time to play the Ooze. So, How do I even start with this? What we have on the left is the Japanese box art. Let's read the description and try and figure out what's going on here. In this one-of-a-kind, I mean, yeah, top-down action game, it's your turn to be the monster terrorizing a scientific facility. Get your revenge by slithering, stretching, and squelching through the corporation. So, this was the next game, I believe, that Sega Technical Institute made after Comic Zone. And it was also one of the very last Mega Drive games. It's pretty late, 1995. But as you can see, the Japanese box is weird. What's going on there? we kind of have to address this before we go any further. So first off, I'm linking to the Japanese manual, which is hosted by a bunny girl for some reason. How do I phrase this delicately? So if you search for the Ooze Japan on YouTube, you will find a video that makes the claim that Sega didn't want anyone to buy the game in Japan. That's obviously bullshit. There is a thread on Sega System 16 discussing this video, and I'm mostly linking to it because it has a quote from Takayuki Kawagoe, who was a producer at Sega Japan at the time, who explains why the Ooze has an incredibly weird box and manual. They are a bit savage on this video, so it's fine. You know, I don't like to do this too often, but sometimes, you know, it's necessary, because stop getting facts wrong on the internet, everyone. Anyway, so from Takayuki Kawagoe, about twice a year we would be presented with overseas titles from Sega of America, and we would select the titles that received good reviews to release in Japan. One of those titles was The Ooze. Those around me were opposed to releasing it, but I pushed it through anyway. Since it was almost the last Mega Drive title to be released in Japan, we got away with doing whatever we wanted with it. By the way, the guy who made the cover was Mr. Tsukamoto, who currently owns game company Land Ho. Since we didn't have any advertising budget whatsoever, the cover was a last resort to somehow make it stand out. So yeah, basically they had absolutely zero budget, and they were just like, fuck it, we've got this weird ass Western made game, let's do whatever the fuck we want. So the cover in particular is it's meant to be like a tabloid magazine, and it's got circles, and you know it's kind of like it seems like it's saying something very salacious, but on the back cover it reveals that it's like about a mountain holiday or something. And there's also a reversible cover that makes it look like an absurdist novel. Maru, yes, it's a very Maru cover. But yeah, they just did like whatever they wanted with it, and it's become a collectible item now for obvious reasons. To the point where it was included in Sonic Mega Collection on the GameCube, but only in the Japanese release. They did put it in Sonic Mega Collection Plus, and then for whatever reason, the Ooze has never really been in any other sets. Like, it's not in any of the console-based Mega Drive collections, it's not on Steam, it's not on, it's usually on, like, plug-and-play consoles, and not very many. But As a replacement game for the many licensed games they couldn't include from the Japanese set, we have the Ooze. It also wasn't on Virtual Console for the Wii. So here's our story. Dr. D. Kane. So he works for a nasty chemical company. He's doing some late night research. He finds out about Operation Omega. His boss is not happy that he's figured this out. So they inject him with an ooze. And then they flush him down the toilet. So Operation Omega was basically they were going to introduce a virus into the water stream, and then sell the cure back to people. The Ooze. Oh, she's called Yuli-chan. Good, thank you. Something to bear in mind is that the Japanese version doesn't change anything. It's all exactly the same. What is... Mysterious options screen. Oh boy, here we go. So this screen is telling you that there's 50 DNA strands hiding throughout the game, and you have to find them all to get the good ending. So this is it. We are the Ooze. Now, we can stretch our ooziness to punch things, and we can also spit, but that reduces the amount of ooze that we have. We are mostly invincible except for the head. And now we've become a deeply unfortunate colour. That's just a speed up item. So we can kind of flit about. We got mobility. But as we take hits, we lose our ooziness, and if we ever become too small, we die. Direct hits to the head also kill us instantly. At the very least, this has got some jams. So I think there's 10 levels? But these levels are kind of long, and you have to explore them to get all the DNA strands, otherwise you'll get the bad ending. It looks like we can't go this way. Hitting shit is difficult, apparently. There we go. I guess there's a tiny bit of puzzle solving as well. This is just weird. Oh, that's sick! Oh no! Oh, that's twisted! You can absorb people! Oh god! I guess we don't want to do that. That seems like a bad idea. Oh, the screams are horrible. Oh no. Oh, I don't like it. Hitting is hard, yeah. Ouch. Oh god, that scream is... Oh. I wish I didn't have headphones for this. Woof. Okay, that kind of tears through us. That's kind of a bad idea. Yeah, this did share developers with Diablo of all games. Oh god. I'm just gonna sneak past them. I believe the soundtrack was by Howard Drossin again. He also did Comic Zone. Oh! They got us in the head, so... That's an instant death. I guess they would have made it a slime girl, but... Would the world have been ready for a slime girl at that point in time? That is the question. Well, I mean, there's a free ROM hack idea for anyone out there. Oh god, that fucking scream. Oh no, I'm stuck. I mean, full props. The way that the Ooze moves is pretty advanced for the Mega Drive. It just seems to be filling up different parts of the land that it finds itself on. Oh, damn. Yeah, no, I understand, Shark. I understand. Oh, one life left. Oh, cool. I'm surprised Pop Team Epic has not referenced the Ooze. That seems like something they do. But yeah, this is I'm sorry, I'm still laughing at made by Americans. Large life bar without clear hit feedback. Relatively shivering and shaking is really good. You're right to do so. I mean, that's the other thing. It's like, I guess it's clear when you're going to be hit in the head, but like, you can also die by becoming too small, and that seems really vague. Also, the burps when you eat more slime are completely unnecessary. Let's see if we can beat the first stage of this. This is a game that's always fascinated me, though. I don't think it's particularly good, but it's interesting. Sometimes that's all you need. Okay, we can we... Ooh, we can. So sneaking around is kind of the way to go. Do not directly engage the enemy. I think this is where we died last time. Oh, there's the exit. Aha! And of course there's a toilet flush sound. Yes! Oh my goodness. Thank you, my name is Porto, for the raid. Welcome. We're playing the Ooze for some reason. So we're already on the path to the bad ending. Not that we're going to beat this game tonight, but still. Oh, come on. What a bizarre game. Oh, you can. That's right. You can direct the ooze as well while it's mid. Oh shit! Hang on. Oh, that's good data. We can teleport. I see. What the fuck happened there? Fuck half my health, I guess. There we go. We must absorb more. Hi, yeah, we've played Splatterhouse 2, Yumemi Mystery Mansion, and what else? And the Ooze so far. I've been playing it since I got it, and yeah, it's pretty good. It's got a very interesting and varied selection of games. Emulation seems pretty great. You've got the Japanese and English versions of most games, which is appreciated. And this has Data East games, which automatically makes it better than other mini consoles. I guess there's vague puzzle elements here as well. My problem is the one that I have with like other... I guess it's more of a Western platformer thing. These levels are just really sprawling and kind of directionless. Oh, fuck. Like, I mean, it is regularly noted that I constantly get lost in video games, and this doesn't seem like this doesn't seem to be bucking the trend. Anyway, that should have opened up the path here. Oh no, my mistake. Sewer Shark is exactly as you remember it. Sewer Shark exists. We just kind of have to deal with it. Why did they pick yellow for this? That's not the color they should have picked. Oh wait, no, I'm back where I started. Fuck. Oh no. Oh no. We're already dangerously small, so I get the feeling we may not make it to the, where the fuck do we go then? Oh, maybe here? This seems new. Yeah, this seems new. The ooze exists, I suppose. Oh, we are absent. Why do we keep dying when we get stuck there? That's weird. Like, I know I'm supposed to use the teleporter, but it doesn't really say why. Oh boy. Yeah, it doesn't make it very clear. It is uncertain. Did it just honk at me? Alright, you can cut that out. No honking. we're still living. Nope. Okay. This is kind of a grody, gnarly game. Ow. I guess the skull is deleting my ooze, but that just looks like a sign. Much of this game is unclear, mysterious. Has anyone actually ever beaten this game? Nobody knows. There's footage of it on YouTube, yes, but is it real? Yes, somebody mod this to replace the yes with bug juice from Bug, please, thank you. You'll be doing us a service. Yeah, I think we're slowly making progress. That's a tough question. I guess I'd rather play Spinball because it's technically pinball. Oh no, we just sneak around that. Oh fuck. Okay. By the way, guess what? No continues, idiot. Oh my, thank you, Steve4, and my name is Porto. Welcome. Yeah, this game has no continues. This game has extra lives but no continues because fuck you. The best part is that there is the TCRF has a page on this. There is programming for a continue feature and it was dummied out. They could have let you continue, but they decided no, actually. What a weird video game. Again, this is one that isn't included in like retro collections very often, so I'm kind of glad it's here. I have a convenient way to play it at last. It's just so bizarre. You do get options, but then, you know, I mean, the main option is to not play, I think. So you know what, we're done. Get me out. We will return to the Ooze someday. I'm certain of it, because I kind of want to figure it out. I want to get good at it. I want to beat it. Not necessarily because I think I'll enjoy it, but because it seems insurmountable. By the way, I hope our American audiences are enjoying the Sonic 3D Flicky's Island cover. That's what we got. Is yours any better? That's what I thought. Sorry, you're gonna have to deal with extremely good Puyo Puyo art and also this horrifying Sonic. You gotta take the rough with the smooth. The Mega Drive is a land of contrasts. Sometimes you get, you know, the good stuff. And sometimes you get this incredibly off-putting 3D Sonic model. Yeah, each dick is here. This is actually a custom, a special version made. It's you can play on your own in like practice, but it's primarily versus. It's got like Mega Drive remixes of all the music. It's great. Anyway, that's our first showing of the Mega Drive Mini 2. I have to keep remembering to put the 2 on there. There is something I forgot. Hang on. No, that's not it. Wait. There we go. So, okay, I forgot some Splatterhouse related links. So, most of the translations of the Japanese material came from the West Mansion. Excellent website. And, speaking of good websites, I, of course, have done a full playthrough of Splatterhouse 2, complete with unique art. Oh, hi, Rachel. I'm sorry, we're just ending. But you do get to see some MS Paint art. That's something, right? So, our site mascots meet Hell Tentacles there. I am actually going to have to rewrite some of my site because I've come up with new strategies, especially for the final boss. Don't worry about it. You know me, my streams tend to be kind of short, but otherwise my brain starts dribbling out of my ears. Thank you. You know what the fun part is actually recreating the logos, because I don't like copy them, I redraw them from sight. It's fun. It looks like the Shining Force 2 intro is playing over here. This stream is no longer rat free, but that's fine. Also, what I appreciate about the spines here is I'm pretty sure the PAL Mega CD games have their spine cards, which you basically never see. I think they stopped doing them around the time of... Oh wait, no, they did. They did keep doing them. Because they had the PAL boxes are like double jewel cases, similar to some of the 2 CD boxes you'd get for Saturn games in Japan. A handful of them did use long boxes like Sewer Shark here, but most of them use the squatter boxes. And, you know, I appreciate the level of detail that they went to for the spines. They didn't have to, but they did. Anyway, I suppose we'd better start wrapping up now, because we're... Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm streaming, that's right. Okay, well, thank you everyone for showing up. This was... we are, as I said at the start, we're going to be exploring as much of the Mega Drive Mini 2's library as we can. I think it's going to be fun. There's a lot of really interesting and weird games on here that I'm dying to show all of you. For now, though... Whoops. Oh, no. I forgot to mute the thing. So what I'll do is I'm going to send you over to Dino. Yeah. I'd like to apologize for subjecting you all to endless turtles. Those times are behind us. So where I'm going to send you is I'm going to send you over to Dino Please, who's playing racing games. Arcade racing games, the best kind. Our next stream will be on Sunday, and we're going to play through all of Yumemi Mystery Mansion, or Mansion of Hidden Souls. So please look forward to it. For now, though, it's Dino time, so see you. Bye-bye.